All right. Good evening, followers of the talker. The time over here is 5:44, and the weather over here is um, 12 degree. It's a little bit cold, not actually that not really cold, but the temperature is low. And today is 20th of March, 2025. Yeah. If you have been on this profile or if you have been on this page for long now, you understand that yes, when this channel started, we don't normally post my videos, but after sometimes I have to take it as a responsibility to post my personal videos because it's enough being fake. So I decided to just bring it up to like show up my face here to show that I'm actually the actual owner of this page. So recently, some days ago, I decided to just make some posts about something that I have to say to the public. Um, on my other channel, while the little channel I've been growing for some months now, it's where you find my real name there, and the channel is Abama Emmanuel Vlog. You can find us on YouTube, you can find us on Facebook, you can also find us on Instagram. And also, we're trying to open another, maybe a TikTok account, though I had one which is not actually my main name, but for long now, I haven't posted any video there. So, if you have been on this channel for long, supporting us, following us, and liking our videos, I say a very big thank you. And if you're new here, or if this is the first time I've seen this my channel, I will be happy if you click the subscribe button and also give us a thumb up if you like what we're doing here. Um, Starting from this day, after for some months now, I've been trying to put up some videos which is going to be showing my face, maybe vlogs or you know, put more videos that I have to be solving problems. But more of what I wanted to be doing was going around making vlogs about some kind of places, places that people would like to visit, but because they don't have any information about these places, they feel like okay, how we gonna know about this place and go about it. So, but before we get to that, or while I'm still planning on that note, I decided to share one story here to everyone who is likely to view these things. So that leads us to this one here. Actually, if you check very well on the the title of this, you see that it's more like a life experience that I got. And that life experience was what happened to me in the 2022. Yeah, I'm right, 2022. Early the year of 2022, that should be around January to February of 2022 before I finally left the country. No. So I was about 2000 February, January 20th or 27th of January. I was introduced to an opportunity which I never knew was more like a fake opportunity. They didn't explain to me better the way I wanted to understand it, and I didn't bother to ask more questions about what this thing is actually about. I just felt I just fell into this thing with just like a blind eye, no idea of what I was going to do. And this it goes this way. I was actually curious after my secondary school. I was actually curious of leaving the country, but I didn't have much idea. I didn't even do research. Somebody who just grew up in more like a village, just finished secondary school, and you have nothing doing. The curiosity of you want to travel, like you want to leave the country, you want to go and start making money because of one or two reasons. You didn't bother to even make research about where you are going to and this kind of opportunity. Why does it come this way so easy? And it was looking so real, like so real to be real. Yeah, the way they positioned it, the way they said about it was looking so real, and you have to believe that what they were saying was truth. So, and I didn't bother to ask most questions about this things. Um, that led me to planning on making going for how to you know, look at an international passport. Because when this opportunity came out, or the said opportunity came out, though it wasn't a real opportunity, when the said opportunity came out, I didn't have to take a break from my work. I didn't even tell the manager exactly what I was doing. I just told him I will have to go and do something, but I don't know if I'm going to spend 2 days or 3 days. So, though that reminds me, sorry, I haven't said where I'm from. I'm from Delta State, Nigeria. Yeah. So, because of that, or whatever that was happening there now, the so-called opportunity they brought up, I have to travel the way to Masarawa. If you are familiar with some places, locations in Nigeria. You know that from Nasarawa to the State or from the State to Nasarawa will take you a lot of hours to travel. So for me to be able to get there so early, I have to leave maybe this hour of the day in Nigerian time, and I left. I went to Asaba and I slept over in Asaba. Asaba, 3 a.m. in the morning, I have to board and we left for the journey from Asaba going to Nasarawa. Trust me, that was my first time upgrade for a long journey on 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 on, on land. Though I haven't started playing before then, but as somebody who doesn't who travels but not that far, I think maybe yeah, I haven't got anywhere more than 5 hours or 6 hours journey. Trust me, this journey took us about 12 hours. That was crazy. Yeah, took about 12 hours, though there was some kind of obstacles on the road. Some things happened. The vehicle were with, or like, we were with two vehicles. One was having problem when you get to some places. If you're familiar with this road when you're going to Nasarawa, there's a place they call Otikpo, but along the Enugu Benue Road. So when we go to that place, the vehicle was having issues and we have to stop, fix some things. It was taking a lot of time, which made us to waste a lot of time there. I think the journey we left at about 3 a.m. and I got to Nasarawa, Lafia precisely. I got to that place at about I think 6 o'clock in the evening. It was about 14 hours of sitting in the car. Journey was hectic. So when I got there, I don't know anybody there, but they just referred me to an outside guy. I see know about this guy. This guy was so good to me. Yeah. Like, not that many good words. Really, really good, good to me. He doesn't know me. I'm a Christian and he's a Muslim. But I came to understand or came to realize that he was studying law in school. So he has been with so many people from different religion, different culture. So with that, I was able to blend in with him. I stayed with him throughout the period or he was the person I'm going to stay with for the period of time that I will be in that state. So I think after that day, I rested. I had my rest, just went out, see around. It was more like a local place where you have some kind of thing that you haven't seen before, you know, desert and the rest of it. That day, I stayed with him. He took me out, went to his shop, and went to his friends. And trust me, he took me to mosque. And that was my first time going to mosque. But one thing he said to me, since you're not a Muslim, I think you have to stay outside. And when I'm done praying, I'll come and join us. And I have another option. I sat outside while they go for their prayers and every other thing they did. All it trust me was really, really funny, like funny and entertaining because I'm a Christian and this is my first time following a Muslim to mosques and I sit outside while they pray. So after this moment, he also took me to one wedding. Yes, he said his wedding, and that was why I find out that people still pray 5 naira. Though that was close to 3 years ago, but people still pray 5 naira in weddings. Well, it's not actually wedding. It's not like the wedding we do in our own part of Nigeria. This wedding is more like I don't know. Will I say it's when they pay their bride price or something? But the spray 5 naira. It was funny there, and I had a little money with me. I think about 1,000 naira or 2,000 naira. I have to just find in this to just get some 10 naira. And you know how it's gonna be in my hand. 2,000 naira, 10 naira notes. So I just joined. I did what they did, and you know. After that hour, it was late in the evening. We have to go home, have some rest. I met some friends of this guy, and we were speaking this language. And this issue of outside this Muslim that pray when, like, when it's time for me to pray, there is nothing you can do to stop the people. So that day, I really realized that what they were saying was actually what they said was actually like when it was 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, or something for the guys to go and pray. He did not even say, "Okay, I'm doing something. Uh, Let me just forget about it." Came back. Mm. And that day, that was the end of that day. So the next day, I said to go for what I came for, which was for me to go to immigration office. Yeah. And when I got to immigration office, I was so surprised that we have little number of people who came there to do one or two maybe driver's license, international passport, and some kind of other, guess that's how I recognize the card. But when you go to Lagos, you go to Lagos, uh, you're gonna see like hundreds of people, 150. But I could remember I had a friend who went to Lagos and they were in Lagos for about 1 week. They were able to capture, and when they captured, they were told that they're going to stay for more 1 week or 2 weeks or thereabouts for them to get this thing. So imagine the price. The price was high, and they said, uh, but on my own side, I went and I spent just 4 hours. No, not up to 4 hours because I went there about 8 o'clock in the morning and 12 1 o'clock in the afternoon at captured and I was waiting for them. And said, at first they said they don't have to collect to give me this. I have to wait the, the next day or something like that. But after some hours, they came back and said, we find out to wait. So we were able to get booklet and we can just see what it was. 4 o'clock in the evening, I got my phone and I went to. Now, on that note, what I observed there was that the price was cheaper. The time you have to waste was a little bit, you know, imagine somebody who has to stay for 1 week just to capture, and after you capture, you have to stay for maybe 1 week or 2 weeks just for it to be delivered to you or you need to go and pick it up. The but here I went there to be like same day I captured that they did the registration and everything and took my booklet and I went to the only difference there is that I sat um, for about 12 hours going to that place. But that was because they had their own kind of incident happening, like the car breaking down, repairing, and other stuff. Took a lot of our time on the journey. But I also went to Lagos. So going to Lagos was about 6 to 7 hours. There's no more difference. The only difference I see there is that from my place down to Lagos then was just maybe 5,000 naira. You be able to go to Lagos. Then maybe when you're coming back, you're able to get the bus along the road. Along the, I don't know what places in Lagos, but those places I entered bus when I was coming back from Lagos. I think with 3,000 naira, then you can come back to the fast. That was the difference. But though, when I was coming back, the day I was coming back from this place, that was the next day. I think I spent just 8 hours or maybe 6 hours coming back because the car was faster. And before that day I left, I had one experience, like one one experience. Look, this is how it goes. After I finished taking when I finished doing what I came for, I planned leaving this place in the evening, like taking the night bus. So maybe I'll get to the state by maybe 5 o'clock in the morning the next day, or maybe 4 o'clock in the morning the next day, or not Delta State to Anambra State. There, I'll take another bus. I'll take me to my state, which is Delta State, which should be about 1 hour 30 minutes journey. And when I go to this place, some people promised me, or some people said that you'll get a bus from here. But they never told me that the time I came out was already late. So those buses that do take people from Nasarawa to Anambra State that late evening, they have all gone. So I sat down there. The weather was cold. Trust me, that was summertime season in Nigeria. January, late January was summertime season in Nigeria. And the weather was really, really cold. And being cold, I think I felt like the weather was a little bit different from what we had in Delta State that moment because I can't recall the actual temperature, but it was cold. At about 10 o'clock in the evening, everyone was getting there, people were going. Though the place was just when I came, I never knew that people would live there. And I thought that place is always open to 2 hours. But when it was maybe 12 o'clock, I was left with the owner of the shop and myself there. Everybody has gone home. I don't know anybody. And the mistake I made that day was that I was supposed to call this guy that I stay with to tell him that, okay, fine. I didn't go today, like, I didn't meet up with the boss. Can you come and pick me? Or can I start coming? How do I come back? So I don't know any place. And it was late. Imagine somewhere you go to for the first day or just 2 to 3 days. Uh, don't know anybody, you don't know the way in, you don't know the way out. How you gonna go back? So I made a mistake of not calling him to tell him, okay, fine, I didn't go. Can you just not take me up? I have to sit there. Then when it was 12 o'clock, was when I realized that yes, I really messed up. Everybody had gone. What saved me that day was the person who owns the shop is from the east. When I mean from the east, I don't know, maybe Anambra or Imo or maybe Port from the east, and he speaks Igbo. So he asked the question, I was like, guy, where are you going? How are you going to live here? What happened? I told him exactly what happened. I didn't remember with the boss. I don't know. This is the first time I've come to this place. He said, okay, so where are you going to sleep now? You don't have anybody to call. You don't have anywhere to go. Like, I was short of words. I just said, I don't have where to sleep. He said, okay, but you cannot sleep outside here because here the army people, they will come in the night to come and stop and, you know, if you come and stop and maybe eventually the amount of person they carry that night, maybe you end up in the barrack. And you know what it means? You end up in the barrack when they just pick you up. Either they pick you up or they have to pay some kind of money so you go out, you know, or they might just tag you a criminal. And I'm not willing to tag the criminal because I'm not one, not one. Yeah. So what he did was that he called one man, one driver, and said, he spoke language and said, okay, this guy here has nowhere to stay. Please, can you send your car to the next morning while he finds his way? And this was an elderly man. I said, okay, where are you from? I told him. What did you want to do? I told him. He said, okay, fine. You can just sit in the car and sleep. Tomorrow morning, you find your way. Ha, trust me, I was very, very happy. Like, very, very happy. So I slept in the car. As of at 5 o'clock, I was awake. Though I didn't sleep like the way I normally sleep at home because, when I say I was scared, I was scared and my mind wasn't set to, being in front of the sleeping outside for the first time. So I slept and I woke up at that 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. And I just tapped him and I said, okay, fine, Papa, thank you so much for the night. I'm going. How do I go to social place? I called him out of the park and he said, okay, just go out there, call a keke and tell them where you're going to. They will surely drop you there. And I just went there, pick up a car and I went to where I was going. I stayed for about 1 hour or 2 hours. And the bus that I was going with was filled up. I was up to uh, 4 o'clock. Was it 4 o'clock? No, maybe 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We were already in the outer state. And pretty really simple. Those guys that went to Lagos, they were still there, and I came back with my booklet and everything done, like clean, without stories like, okay, come back tomorrow so you can take it. He did everything for me, and it was even way cheaper there. No population, nothing. Like, easy, easy peasy. So that was that for getting of passport. Then, where the problems that are coming up was after I came back from Nasarawa, these people that said that they had an opportunity for for themselves because the opportunity wasn't actually for me because just that I didn't get the right information. So I thought it was for me. They said, okay, you have to come down to Lagos, start printing and this and capturing and the rest of it. Who do I know? What do I know? Nothing. I was just curious about leaving the country. You know where these people said I was going to? China. Tell me. A little boy like me, I don't even know anything about China. What was I going there to do? Like, I didn't ask myself this question. But one thing was clear. When I go to this place, I've already paid them some amount of money. With this amount of money is what I didn't even get back up to today. They didn't pay me back this money. What the so-called opportunity that they promised, I didn't see. The money they did give me back, everything was the time wasted and a lot of things. The only thing I said I consider I benefited from my journey now from those incidents that happened then was that I was able to get my personal passport. In case if I just decide one day to do something special, maybe in the bank or maybe for myself, yeah, I can do those things without feeling okay. I have to go down to this place, do this one, do this one. No, 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 no. That was the reason I benefited from this place. So when I got to this place, I have to lodge in a hotel. For the first time, I'm going to Lagos. Yeah, I could remember vividly, that was the first time I went to Lagos. I boarded the night bus also. I boarded the night bus from Asaba, and I got to Lagos at I think 2 o'clock a.m. or 3 o'clock a.m. in the morning. Uh, I've forgotten which place we stopped. It's not. whether my two or so, yeah, my two. I stopped at my two, waiting for the get one because could you imagine we stayed for up to 5 hours? This guy did not come to pick anybody. Like we have about three of us. Why one person came the next morning with the boss that left in the morning? You know, then we slept, woke up, and said, we need to go to the office, the so-called office. I never knew that that was more like a fraudulent office. To be sincere with you, I don't, this word I use now is not the right word, but like it's not the normal word, but just take it from me. That office was a fraudulent office where they do some kind of shit and yeah, it was crazy then. Yeah, a lot of population. Can you imagine when I got to this place, I saw more than 500 persons. Those who paid money, those who paid 1 million, like something that you cannot mention. And trust me, all these people were all deceived, just like the way they deceived me. When we got to this place, I noticed one thing. I was like, this opportunity that you people say it was. How come you had a lot of people on a good opportunity? Because I know so many persons in Nigeria are just curious as I was then to leave the country without even asking questions. You couldn't take somebody to China. What is person way? China is meant for business. Yes, we did not. I was not aware of those things. You know, this idea of I wanted to work was all I had in mind. So I wasn't aware that China is more of business and some kind of, I don't know, maybe let's say that the head of all the places and the rest of it. They're just trying to give you this idea that, yeah, you're going to the right place. But they won't let you know what you're going there to go and do. They don't want to make it clear. So when the thing started getting crazy and started getting somehow, was when they said they wanted to capture you, but they will take download this app. I'll tell you that China guys gonna see your face. Wow, see your face. Is this an embassy? I didn't ask myself all these things. Is this an embassy? Is this a reception place? Who had this person? I didn't ask myself these questions. But one thing was clear to me that this front left app that you know nothing is gonna work. So when they said it was my turn to get to go for the capturing, I have to look very well. This telephone they're using is more just like a picture. They're just taking picture. And there's nothing like any website they open there to input your information or whatever. You know, I, I've learned that when you want to do some interviews or something or do some capturing for anything that concerns international, they have to ask you questions, they give some information about yourself before they will capture. And these things are always being done on sites, and you know, but they don't do all these things. All they do is like they're just taking pictures. Imagine I go for somebody is going for capturing for so-called travel outside your country, and they're selling to that the barcode scanner. What am I using the barcode scanner to do? You people are just trying to trade your apps that you want to look forward. Those things were so tricky that I started getting clear that this was fake. The one I ever said, I told this guy that I want to meet the so-called agents. I said, I don't think this thing they captured me does really impact because I was getting this feeling. I don't want to go again. I used to just from my money. I want to go back to my village. I want to go back to where I came from. They had this. It was like, why is your problem? Since you came to this place, you have been just giving us problem. And I said yes, because I don't understand what you guys were doing. What you guys are doing doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real to me. So that was where the bad experience of this started happening. You know, where the bad experience started happening. After they did all these things, I have to stay back in Lagos for like 2 days. Yeah, I think 2 days. Try and go back to my place. Um, never fought for anything. They never said it was the outcome of what they did, you know. And they said, okay, fine, we're gonna call you guys back in February. No, because when I went to it was not in February. When I went to this place was around February 9, February 10, and trust me, I planned to celebrate my birthday then. But because of all this incident, I was just hoping for the best. Never expected anything. So they said, okay, I'm gonna call you guys back in April. Everything we done in April, what we'll call you, the book a flight ticket, and leave the country. But within me, I felt that this thing doesn't feel and it's not added to me. So when I got home, I started complaining to the guys like I don't know what these guys did, but I don't think what they did is right, and it's not adding to me. So it was more like I was a rebel among them. But trust me, when I believe in something, I believe in it fully. I knew what I was saying. What I was saying was actually the truth. So when it was March, I called this guy. What's up? How is it going? I haven't heard from you guys. No information, nothing, no updates. What is the problem? What is happening? No, they were like, yeah, we're gonna call you. It's not yet out. I said, why is it not yet out? Can you guys just tell me the reason why this thing is not yet out? That was when those guys I went to verifying that, yeah, very noticing that what I was saying was actually true. That this was just fake and fraudulent at those two people. And you know the amount of people that came to this place? We were more than 500. Personally, I paid thousands of naira. I'm not going to mention the actual amount, but it was more than 200,000. Then, you know what it means? 3 years ago in Nigeria, what 200 to 300,000, even 500,000 was. So imagine they took up to 200,000 from this guy, 500 people. Do you know how many million it is? Let me just give you the calculation of how many million these people just took from people. Okay, fine. From the guy who took us to this place, let me just tell you how many million this guy probably took from us. Uh, okay, I never wanted to say the actual amount, but this guy took 300,000 naira from me, which was then in Nigerian naira was about maybe about $400. I don't know. Then I don't know actually maybe so yeah, about 20 of us guys took this 300,000 naira times 20 from that guy took almost 6 million naira, if not more than 6 million naira he took guys from different places, you know. And he claimed that he had studied in abroad. I don't know if that was actually true, but somebody who directed me to say he has been abroad. Maybe he didn't make it in abroad, he didn't bring back anything, but maybe that was his own means of getting money to sustain himself for the time he's going to stay in Nigeria and the rest of it. So imagine if I think we're more than 20, but the actual number I can still recall was up to 20. When I got to Lagos, I found so many people from so many villages and some other places who were already in the house on the name of this fucking opportunity that they presented. So if you took those amount of money from up to 20%, imagine how you enriched yourself. And some other guys who went with some kind of other agents, you know, more than 500 or about 1,000 people in that hall that day. That was that was really crazy. So that was how the distance went down. And trust me, when my own bad experience with it, like home, everything that became more frustrating was when I came back after this March, April. I started asking for money. These guys were just telling me up and down, was telling me I should wait, why am I just talking and the rest of it. And trust me, this was my life savings I even doing this thing. Like my life savings. Imagine what it is that I just want within the blink of an eye, you just withdraw all the money in your account and just give one person to do one thing for you, and at the end of it, you don't see anything, and you don't have anything to start up with. Like no, you don't have even a penny in your account to start up something. You know how what it means. You don't even want to pay your house rent, and you almost lost it just because you felt that you're going to leave the country. Trust me, if assuming I did, assuming I wrote a resignation letter to my company, then I don't know what I'm going to do today. But I thank God for today anyway. So after this incident, I said, okay, no, 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 this guy's just really tricked me, and I need my money back. He didn't pay me. I started trusting everybody. The frustration started reaching to my own side, feeling depressed, doing nothing. Every morning I worked for, everything that's going on. You know, I have to start afresh again. And I had this kind of parents who would be like, if my parents, if you want to help you to do something, or they want to assist you on something, they will first of all ask you, okay, fine, you want to do something, can you just show us a sign or give us an evidence that you really want to do something? And if I tell them I want to travel, maybe or do something important, maybe open up a business, then they'll be like, okay, can you just give us, excuse me, they'll be like, okay, can you just show us what you have? And if they ask me what do I have to offer, or what do I have as an evidence to show that I have something in mind to do, all I give them. I have one naira, I have anything. Imagine I cannot see. And which means everything, all this so-called work I have been going to is not adding. It's not adding up. So that was the experience there. Uh, down to April, May, June. and still promising we're gonna pay, and the rest of it. Up to today, they never paid that money. Yes, the guy never paid the money. But I have no doubt that to just let it go. Though I don't know if this video also get to him. His name is Choose, and he sits in Lagos now. His name, the so-called agency, open is Adegule Tours or something like that in Lagos. Trust me, I'm still gonna find you. Yeah, I'm still gonna find you. I want this life to end here now, and I will finish up the story. The things that happened after that incident, how I picked up myself, how I was able to, or how I managed to get back to my feet. You know, those things just go off my head and starting up life again. So if you have been able to watch this life up to this extent, I would like to say very big thank you. Thank you so much. And the story does not end here, but I have to go. While I will continue the story some other time. I will keep you updated when I'm going to come for this live stream again to finish up the story, what happened after then, and how God has been faithful. Yes, God has been faithful to me. How God has been faithful to me after this moment down to this time. And so what kind of bad experience I'm also having, because as a man you also you need to be having bad experience. You know, how you handle them and how you manage them, with how you're gonna come out from it and what's gonna happen next. So thank you so much. Please do well to subscribe to this channel and follow our second channel, Emmanuel Abama Vlogs. That's our second YouTube channel. If you open it, we also have 50 subscribers there, and we hope that you take it to maybe 1,000 subscribers for me. I'll be happy if you can do that for us. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to hit the like button and please subscribe. Thank you so much. Peace out.